I believe every man wants a modest woman, a woman that doesn't twerk around, that doesn't drink, that doesn't party, that stays home, that cleans for them, and
Cooks.
that worships them. And if you show yourself as a party girl, no man will want you. Maybe for one night stand, but that's not wifey material. And I promise you, you wanna be wifey material. And we can all have a past, and you can go through there, and you can build yourself to be wifey material. That's how you're gonna find the happiness when you're a wife and when you're raising your sons and they are proud of you and not ashamed. And I'm sure with these bikini pictures, they are gonna be ashamed. I honestly believe as a woman, there's nothing more satisfying than giving pleasure to your man.
Of course.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Suck
agree
his
with
dick.
you.
I said it again a little slower.
One more time.
Yeah. And look right into the camera, okay?
Over here.
Where's the camera? As a woman, I believe there's nothing more satisfying than giving pleasure to your man.
Ooh la la.
That was a commercial right there.
Edward is furious after being cheated on, even though he does each and everything in his power to keep his wife happy, and is now done with women in general. Unfaithful, 2002, is about Connie, who has a happy married life until she meets Paul, a stranger. They start a secret affair, even though Connie is married to Edward, who is madly in love with her. The story shows how Connie's cheating gets more intense, with hidden meetings and emotional struggles. She was falling for him because he was different and exciting. Paul brought something new and unpredictable to her life, which was mostly routine and ordinary. His mysterious and passionate nature attracted her, making her want to be with him, even though she was already married. Paul's presence represented a break from her usual everyday life, and Connie found that intriguing. When Edward starts suspecting, the tension rises, and he eventually discovers the truth about her infidelity. This revelation leads to a confrontation between Edward and Paul, the man Connie had the affair with. The climax is both emotional and tragic, resulting in a violent altercation. It's not a happy ending, and it makes you feel the heavy impact of betrayal on everyone involved. Connie's unfaithfulness is downright disgusting, as her previous life was nothing short of wonderful. Connie clearly represents the modern women who will throw away everything good in their life just for a little bit of excitement and adventure, and call it free will, only to be brought head down deep into misery at the end. And this is one of the women Western women keep insulting for using men for money and green card. Protect that woman at all costs. One thing I've noticed is that smart women are always attractive. Do you want to be a woman that your husband and children will be ashamed of? Western women need to ask themselves that question. They keep bombing OnlyFans and selling their bodies for money. Western women aren't wife material. You see, women are followers, not leaders, hence them following anti-feminine, anti-biological propaganda that ensures no quality man will ever marry a woman again. Any characteristic that is graceful, self-respectful, feminine, motherly, selfless, cooperative and dignified is the enemy of Western women. So don't expect to find a humane woman in our times. Women are all screaming, we don't care. We love being single. Well, all the women who aren't 18 to 30 are saying the opposite. Once the damage is done, aka she's not a virgin, loose, unpair bondable, unfeminine, no self-respect, then she will never find her way out, but will die alone, and deservedly so. Women today have become angry, entitled, narcissistic, arrogant, and less ladylike. Many women today have babies with felons, drug dealers and street punks, party rats, the cool guy and the bad boys, yet expect the next guy they meet to marry them to be a celebrity, pro athlete, CEO of a major company, doctor, lawyer, and many more. Then the other half of women focus on their careers for too long, and then when they do want to marry, most men in their age group run off to marry younger women because these women waited too long, and don't realize that men prefer to date, sleep with, and marry younger women. Women have become brainwashed with feminism and don't care to learn what men look for in choosing a wife. Women want an old-fashioned, chivalrous gentleman of days gone by from decades ago, while still being a modernized feminist woman. See how that doesn't match up to work? Many women also confuse being strong and independent with being a total bitch. Women today have too many masculine qualities that turn off men. A masculine woman is as attractive to a man as a feminine man is to the average woman. It's a total turn-off for a man. Many women give away the best years of their youth and beauty to the bad boys and high-value men. You know Chad, Tyrone, and Raoul's that excite women. Then after years of jumping around on the mountain of dicks, and racking up a very high number of men who they've spread their legs for over the years. Now, she is ready to be a wife. No thank you. Too many women come with too much baggage, like children from other men that no one wants, that no man, especially a high-value man, should settle for. Experience has taught me accountability is like kryptonite to modern women. They avoid it at all costs. Ask any woman what she wants in a husband. She'll give you a laundry list of 500 unrealistic Hollywood standards. Ask the same woman what she brings to the table other than sex, and you'll hear crickets or worse. I am the table. Women today want to think of themselves as bosses, queens, and divas. Women want husbands, but they know nothing of being a wife. This is why so many men are going red-pilled and MGTOW. Just sleep with as many women as you can, and cut them loose if they don't follow your lead. You are the prize for a woman, my friend. You are the king. Remember, there is no such thing as a queendom. Red flags men should look out for and avoid. 1. Single mothers. Another man's offspring offers no value to a man's life. If anything, it's an unnecessary burden and liability. Do not date or marry a single mother. Remember, her children will always come first, so why start off in a relationship as number 2 or 3? 2. If she says, I've had my fun and ready to settle, what she means is, I'm a former party girl who slept with a bunch of dudes and am now getting older and want an idiot to pay for my lifestyle as my husband. Cut her loose. 3. A woman who says she can't find a man. Think of it this way, guys. Either something is totally wrong with the woman, crazy, terrible attitude, or a man-hating feminist, and is scaring men away, or she makes poor choices in men and is most likely sleeping with, and has dated the bad boys and players who pumped and dumped her, which in turn means a high body count between her legs. If a woman was so great, she'd have a man already. 4. A woman who says she can't find a man part 2 most likely has ridiculous, unrealistic expectations of what she wants in a husband. You know, tall, rich, handsome, a leader of men, and a man of high social status and importance. Most likely no man will ever meet her expectations, and she'll settle for some simp beta male when she hits the wall. Cut her loose and don't waste your time. 5. If she's a feminist, that should be self-explanatory to men. If women can't or refuse to acknowledge men's issues and struggles in today's world, then why as men should we care about women's issues? The feminists expect and demand men to get on board with feminism ideology, and to even challenge other men who fight for men's rights and issues. Meanwhile, feminists care nothing about men's rights. Things not to be fooled by with a woman trying to sell themselves to you as a wife. 1. A woman having a degree and a career. Ask her this simple question. Is she paying for the house, car, vacations, and bills in general? No? Then how does a woman having a degree add value to you as a man? 2 out of 3 college graduates who are in debt with student loans are women who acquired a useless degree. 2. They say things along the lines of, I'm a good mother to my children. Again, how does a woman being a good mother to another man's seed benefit you? Hell, a woman can be an abusive parent, and it still doesn't affect me. Do whatever you want with my advice. Anyway, that's all for today on manhood. Remember to smash the like and subscribe buttons and click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.